protection through ID Seal to its suite of essential services. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held.
That you're thinking about everything that's coming up in the new year and having an incredible new year for yourself. My background really fast is I used to work in the pharmaceutical industry. 24 years ago, a friend of mine gave me a phone call. Probably you got a call similar and said something like this: hey, I found a business, you need to come and take a look at it. And I didn't know what he was talking about, but I knew he was excited. And I decided to get started and listen to what he had to say. I saw this presentation and I was blown away. And now, a couple of decades later, you know, this company has not only changed my life, but I'm excited to have a conversation with you about what's possible. What's possible for you, what's possible for your family, what's possible in the realm of the industries that we're involved in. And I hope that you really pay attention because information is going to be so good. So for those of you that are seeing this for the very first time, welcome. For those who are seeing it for the second time, congratulations. Third time, 25th time, it doesn't matter. You're right on time. Ready to get into the information. I want you to pay attention with me because we got some good stuff to talk about. So this is for sure not the time to go and get a drink. You want to make sure that you stay here because we're going to talk about residual income. Residual income, being able to do something one time and getting paid over and over and over again for it. Now, I know that a lot of you understand there's many different forms of residual income and all are great. We decided we wanted to be involved in services. So who are we? The name of our company is ACN. We're the world's largest direct consumer telecom and essential services company. We operate right now 27 countries, 5 continents. We've already been over $4 billion in the last 5 years and growing. And even though we've had a tremendous track record, we are more excited right now about the next 5 years than the previous almost 30 years in business. And the reason why is because we've been able to take advantage of industries that everyone is already involved in. Look, let's be clear. I'm just going to pick 3. Your cell phone, your high-speed internet, your utility bill. I would say this: if any one of those 3 are not working, you have an attitude. Why? Because they're needs. What we do is we offer services that businesses, individuals need just for their basic function. But you have the ability to have a business where you actually are able to generate a residual income on when customers get acquired. And one of the fastest growing divisions for us is our cybersecurity division, identity theft with ID Seal. The reason why cybercrime is a multi-trillion-dollar problem we all share. And so if you have the ability to be able to participate in industries that this industry is going to be as common as car insurance. Why? Because you and I, our data is hovering out there all the time. And if we don't do something to secure it, we're vulnerable to hacks and breaches, all those things. ID Seal offers incredible technology for you and I to be able to protect ourselves. But not only that, we have the blessing of being able to have a business that just makes sense because everything that we do is done through relationship. If you think about it right now, today, especially today, we do more through relationship than anything else. We're always open to sharing something with somebody else. Major companies have been built on that. You know, I was thinking to myself the other day, you know, big names like Facebook built on relationship, Instagram built on relationship, you know, LinkedIn built on relationship. When was the last time you saw a YouTube TV commercial? You haven't seen one. Built on relationship. We built our entire company on relationship. People telling people. But because of the way that we do business, we actually get paid 4 different ways. And that's incredible. It's the first way. We're in bonuses that are uncapped. So here's what that means. You determine how much you want to generate this month, this week, this day. You can decide exactly what you want to create in the upfront bonuses that we pay out for the acquisition of customers. But then we also pay a residual. Every single month when people pay the bill, you're able to generate up to 20% off of the ASIAN revenue of those customers, month after month after month, year after year, as long as they stay on the service. But then you also have the opportunity to share the business with people that you know, you like, you trust, you respect. And here's what's great about that. You get to create bonuses together. You get to create residuals together. Everyone has the opportunity to choose the people that they work with and to be able to do it together. And so for you, you're being invited because the person invited you on is saying, I know you, I like you, I trust you, I respect you, and you're someone that I would want to do business with. But on top of that, you're able to launch it. It's $199. And what I love about that is that it is doable for the majority of people to be able to have a business. It was amazing. Our business functions through mobile. What does that mean? You can use your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop. You don't have to physically be anywhere to do what we do. If I was doing the Zoom from Jamaica, which I wish I was, what would it matter to you? It wouldn't matter to you. It's a Zoom link, and now I'm in Jamaica. So what we're saying to you is that how about a business that you could start for that cost, $199 to launch, $25 per month, but there are literally no restrictions on where you're able to conduct your business. You can run your business and you have all the support in the world. They help build the website for you. They're going to do the marketing for you with the marketing materials. They provide all that. You don't have to sit and pay someone to do that. They do that for you. They help track all of your customers. They do all the reporting for you. They handle the customer service. Has anyone on the Zoom ever been in customer service and thought, I wish somebody else was doing this? Well, guess what? There's somebody who's going to do that for you. All you simply do is connect the customer with the companies, and the companies, our company's internal, takes care of everything else. And so what does that mean for you? It means that everyone starts at the same level in our company. And I love that. I love that everyone starts, but you choose how far you want to go. You choose if you want to go to a level called executive team leader. That was exciting for me. I hit that position, was able to make some money, pay off some student loans with someone named Sally Mae. I think she changed her name, but her game has not changed. She's still doing the same thing. As a regional director, phenomenal position, puts you in one of the higher echelon positions in our company. Regional vice president, and ultimately my position as senior vice president. We don't do anything different. We do exactly the same things. Just the further you go in the compensation plan, the more you make for doing the exact same thing. And so when people look at our business, this is what we say all the time. Timing is everything. And there are trends that we are able to take advantage of. And one of the most insane trends is happening right now. And the reason I say that is because some trends you miss. Like, it's fair. Like, we've all missed something and we said, man, I wish I would have known. But some trends are so in your face, it's hard to miss it. Here's a trend that's in your face, 5G. Here's the reason why it's in your face. Every single time a cell phone company talks on a TV commercial or on an ad, they talk about how they do 5G. Why? Because 5G is going to change everything. 5G is a massive opportunity. As technology is evolving, we are perfectly positioned for that evolution because we launched a new company called Flash Mobile. Now, Flash is partnered up with the largest 5G network in the country and the fastest 5G network in the country. But I want you to think about this. Let's say I become your customer. I'm excited because I get to get that service with you. But here's what's incredible. Not only are we seeing savings of like 30 to 42% versus some of the competitors, that's already good. When I become your customer, you're eligible to earn a residual for the life of me being a customer on the Flash Mobile network. That is crazy. You literally are now building your own wireless company. And let's be clear, everything that connects to 5G is going to connect to that cell phone that's in your hand right now. So whatever has the largest customer base ultimately is the most positioned as we evolve into 5G technology as being normal. But here's the other thing. We put together a promotion bonuses on the table because we have the blessing of being able to offer energy. You know, when I heard a presentation and they said, we're getting in the energy business, I remember going home and I remember flying in and looking down and seeing all the lights and thinking, are you kidding me? You're telling me that we in this business of ACN are going to get paid on that stuff? I haven't slept right for over 10 years. Zoom Energy has the largest footprint of any energy retailer in the world. We pay upfront bonuses on the acquisition of energy customers, but then you're also eligible for a residual every month when they pay a bill. Think about this, everybody. When someone turns on a light switch or heats their home, You're literally generating a residual income on a service that is just that essential. And the timing for you looking at us right now is perfect because we have something called the breakthrough bonus. I call it the December to remember, because if you could position yourself for an additional $700 above and beyond everything else I've already talked about. You see, here's what's great. The upfront money is exciting because it lets you know, hey, I'm following the system and it's working great. But we're all in this for long-term residuals. But let's be clear, take the upfront money, right? They put this on the table for the month of December to make 2021's completion be an incredible setup for 2022's momentum. And what I thought would be great for you would be for you to have a chance to hear from a couple of individuals, people that saw the same information you saw, heard the same information that you just heard, they decided to take advantage of it. And I'd love for them to get on and share their story about what's happened for them. The first young lady is what's called a regional director. That means she's in the top of our company in the higher levels of the compensation plan, but she's also what's called a 300 plus customer champion. That means that she's in the top 1% of our entire company for personal customer acquisition. She's out of the Delaware marketplace. Please help me welcome Regional Director 300 Customer Champion, Miss Angelique Davis. Ma'am, it's all you.
Oh, Mr. James Adlam, thank you so much for having me on this evening. I am beyond excited. And good evening, ACN. Good evening to all the guests. I'll share my story really quickly. Born and raised in Philadelphia. I'm a Temple grad. Any Temple? Any owls? Okay. At any rate, I have a background as a licensed therapist. I took the traditional route. I went to school for a really long time, finished with some letters behind my name, practiced therapy with children with autism. I adore children, but here's what I'll tell you. 7 years ago, when a really good friend of mine said, I need to meet you. We need to meet right now. You have to take a look at what it is that I'm doing. We met in a Starbucks, and I'm gonna tell you a few things that ran through my mind. He presented the information that Mr. James Adlam just reviewed with you all. And I'm thinking to myself, like, my God, I didn't know anything about this, never really heard anything about residual income. But here's what I realized. If I didn't do something different, as a single parent working 6 days a week, I had a 3-hour-a-day commute, then I knew that things wouldn't become very different for myself and my son. But I knew that if I said yes to ACN, I knew that if I took a leap of faith and just said yes to earning residual income, that there was a slight possibility that I could get home faster to my son Levi. So fast forward, ladies and gentlemen, I dove in. I said yes to residuals. I said yes to ACN. I brought a winning desire, right? I also brought coachability. And with that being said, with the mentorship, the support, the love, the motivation from our entire organization, this leadership, Mr. James Adlam, we have now been able to build a business all throughout the US and Mexico and Canada. We've helped hundreds of business partners. We are paid on thousands of customers, and I got home to my baby. So, and that's because I said yes. So Mr. James Adlam, thank you so much for having me on. I will turn the call back to you, sir.
Thank you very much for creating the story that allowed for us to have you talk. How about that? So that's the first individual I'd love for you to hear from. The other one is on the West Coast, and to see what he's done in this company is absolutely phenomenal. He's been a member of the President's Club, a consistent top producer. Please help me welcome also a regional director, now living, well, he's already been on the West Coast, but now living in the Nevada marketplace on the West Coast, Mr. Shehan, a lawyer. Mr. Shehan, thank you for taking your time, sir. Appreciate it.
No, sir, thank you. It's an absolute honor to be on this call. It's hard not to be excited considering I just heard the information from you and then I heard from Miss Angelique Davis. But great evening, everybody. My name is Shehan. I'm calling in from Las Vegas and really excited to be here this evening. Currently, I'm a real estate broker. I've been doing real estate for about 15 years now. However, the reason why I'm on the call is because a couple of years ago, I found myself stuck in a situation that I wanted to get away from. I was running 5 real estate companies, working 70, 80 hours per week. And although money was great, I was struggling with my time as a single parent. I mean, I was just exhausted. Sometimes there's still too many more days left at the end of the month and money was already running out because, you know, there's just not enough time to be able to do all the work that we wanted to do sometimes. You see, I grew up in the Philippines. I didn't come from a wealthy family. My parents did an amazing job raising me and my 3 other siblings. They sent us to great schools. We got great education. But one thing that I didn't realize was that although I had a college degree, no one really taught me financial literacy until I met my very first mentor, which just happens to be our senior vice president, Mr. James Adlam. He introduced me to a concept. It's the concept, that type of income. He said residual. I didn't know exactly what it meant, but he said to me back in 2014, listen, look, you can do work in 14, 15, and 16. And even if you quit, they will add up all your money and pay you whether you get out of bed or not. And the interesting part was that he said to me, I can show you how this works if you're willing to listen. All I said was, please teach me, show me exactly what I need to do. And so fast forward 7 years later, my wife and I have now been able to build an organization with a couple of hundreds of business partners. Collectively, we're getting paid in thousands and thousands of customer bills every 30 days. But it wasn't because of me, it was actually because of the system in place, the mentorship, the coaching, and we got trained on certain events, which Mr. James Adlam is going to be talking to you guys about, because we have an event coming up in the next couple of days, and everyone will have an opportunity to participate in this event to learn how to build residual income on our way to 2022. And so, Mr. Adlam, thank you again, sir, for allowing me to share. I turn the call over back to you, sir.
I appreciate it. And you had a chance, those are 2 examples. If you go around the world of this company, look, here's the reality. That there's story after story after story of people that saw the same information. They saw it in the United Kingdom. They saw it in Japan and Korea. And they just did exactly what the system said to do. And I love that we can have a business where, whether you're here in North America or somewhere else in the world, that you have people that have taken the information and ran with it. Now, how many of you know that when somebody else is running, somebody else is watching, right? So in the same time, at the same moment, while these individuals were making it happen, somebody else joined the business and said, I'm good, and didn't do that much, which means they don't get paid that much. But those leaders who step up and say, you know, I really wanted something, you found it. You see, I'm gonna have this final conversation. It's actually 2 conversations. Number 1 conversation is, this is my feeling. You know, as we've been on this Zoom, I've been feeling my phone buzz, and you know, they have the notification system, and I see that people messaging me on Facebook, and you know, people that are looking at this right now streaming. Well, congratulations, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're looking at this through the live link, it doesn't matter. Here's what we all share. We all have the same desires. We want more. We all want more. We all want more. We want to have a little bit more and have a little bit more on top of that more. We want to have a little bit of breathing room financially, be able to make some other choices about how we do things. And I think over the last year and a half, not just the pursuit of money, I find more and more people are interested in pursuing time. Like they want to have the time to do the things they want to do with the people that they want to do it with. And so here's what I'm going to tell you. Residual income is incredible because residual income bends time. Like imagine 21 is rolling away. We're rolling into 22. And the bills you paid in 21 are following you into 22. And they're following you into 23. And they're following you into 31. And try out running them. You can pay off your $1,000 iPhone and you're still going to get a whatever dollar bill from the provider. You can pay off your beautiful home. Your home would cost $500,000 and you write a check, congratulations. But you can't pay off the energy bill. Your bills will follow you forever. And since these bills will follow people forever, I'm just a simple guy. I'm like, okay, if we're paying a game called tag and I get tagged every month, I need to own a business where I can do some tagging as well. And if that concept makes sense to you, getting involved with what we do makes complete sense because all of us are already involved. That's a fact. So here's my thinking. If I'm going to pay these bills for the rest of my life, can't pay them all, have to pay, follow me every month, year after year. If I move my address, they find me. If I have to pay that bill every single month, why would I want to own a business where I can be paid on bills that people have to pay every single month? Go ahead, message me in the chat, message me in the comments, tell me why you wouldn't want that. Why don't you want residuals? Why don't you want residuals? I don't want residuals. Everybody wants residuals. My thinking is we have the simple best opportunity for it on the planet. Like this is my feeling. Is that fact? That's fact for me. If it's fact for me, it's fact for me. But I feel like it just makes sense what we do. but I learned how to build this business on a high level. You know, if you go to the doctor today, you have a general practitioner, and they have amazing knowledge helping to have you heal. But some doctors say, you know what, I want to specialize. So they go back to school, they get a bit more education, in some cases a lot more education, and they become specialists in the specific fields. You see, there's a certain level of success that you gain when you have the basic information. But when you have the opportunity to level up and you get the information on a specialized level, now you can be shocked what you're able to create. What you heard from those two individuals is that they've been trained at a specialized level. And why you should be excited is because you see that QR code sitting next to me, right over there, that one right there. Here's what you need to do. You need to grab your cell phone. For those of you that haven't done this before, open up the camera on your phone and hover it over the QR code. And what it's going to do, it's going to bring up a screen to register for an event that is going to be the event game changer completing out 21. You see, everyone's excited for the ball to drop, say, you know, make a New Year's resolution. Forget that. My New Year's starts right now, because the Game On event that's going to be taking place tomorrow is going to give you the tools, the insights, the training on exactly what you need to do to build a successful, healthy business inside of this company. You see, everyone who registers for the Game On event is someone who says, okay, I get it, but I want to understand more at a higher level. And if that's you, that was me. I want the information. Look, I was never doubtful of my work ethic. Never. I was never questioning my confidence. I wanted to know what I needed to do. What did I need to do? I didn't want to put the hype. I didn't want to put the fluff. I didn't want to put the yam. I wanted to know, tell me, give me the recipe, and they're giving it to you starting tomorrow through Saturday. The final cutoff time for registration is 5 p.m. Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the rooms for the partners that we work with are going to be open. You're going to have what's called the product booths. I could go in and learn about the energy opportunity, learn about the merchant services. How am I getting paid every time someone swipes a credit card? Well, the people that run it are going to be available for you to communicate with. How about how we've been able to dominate in the smart home business with Vivint, which is one of the top players in all of North America in home security, smart home automation. That's going to be there tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. How about the opportunity with ID Seal? Look, everything is digital, and locking down digital is $1 trillion industry. ID Seal is going to have a product booth. In other words, if you want to understand the services, tomorrow night at 8 p.m., those booths are going to be open for you to be able to get that information. And then on Saturday, you're going to have a chance to learn from some of the top producers in all of North America on how to build this business. These are people that saw it just like you, heard it just like you, said, I'm running. And they didn't just run, they ran to the highest levels in our compensation plan. They're some of the top leaders, not just in North America, in the world of this company. So if all I have to do is this, I got to register. It's $29 to register. Okay, got it. Click register, right? If I'm a brand new person within that window of time, if I'm in my first 30 days in the business, $29 to register. Congratulations. I'm excited about that. All I have to do is register to be a part of the Game On event, to see the information at that level, and you're going to be blown away by what you get. Nothing will ever be the same for you once you understand what you're doing. So here's what I'm going to say to you. If you're looking at this right now and you're currently not registered for the Game On event as a brand new person, maybe didn't even know about it, that's okay, now you do. But maybe you've been around for a while and you didn't register for whatever reason. Don't you dare procrastinate. You want to get yourself registered to understand not just what we've done. I'm more excited for where we're going. And the last thing I'm going to share with you is this. We haven't even begun to begin. Like we're like a baby that's about to be born in business, because 2022, the strategies that are being put in place for 22 are absolutely off the charts. You're going to have a chance to see not only the vision of what this company, where this company is going. Here's what's more important: what your role is going to be in it. That's what's more important. Our company doing well is great, but how about what's your role in that new development that's going to happen? And we look forward to seeing you with us at the Game On event. It's going to be unbelievable. Friday evening, Saturday, throughout the day. We promise you it is absolutely going to be worth every single moment you spend with us. You're going to see the vision. We can't wait to see you with us at the Game On event. God bless you and your families. Be safe, be healthy, or you make sure that you register to be there with us for the Game On event, because we promise you, it's not just going to be worth it. It's going to blow you away. So with that, take care. God bless. Have a great, great day.